best part about having this album finally finished and out there is that we got a chance to go out and play some club dates. And we hadn't done that in about 5 years because we kind of got to the point where we thought, you know, we don't want to play clubs anymore. We want a big stage. We want to have this kind of backdrop and everything. And now we've kind of grown up and said, we got to do whatever it takes. We know there's fans out there.
And I think that the time that's passed by has really made me appreciate that kind of energy and that rapport and making people happy. And when you can smile and everybody smiles back, it means that you're doing something that they really like.
When you're used to playing larger places and you're used to projecting, you know, to the people in the far rows, and you can't really see their reactions, you know, to see kids right there and to see their reactions is really a great thing. And it helps us to perform that much more energetically because we can see how much they enjoy it.
There's a lot of interaction between Dale and Warren, but it's mostly centered around the volume of the electric guitar.
I was stifling myself by playing electronic drums, and I was losing a lot of the spontaneity and the creativity that you get from just sitting down and playing. In this album, I'm playing acoustic drums again, and it's really a lot of fun, you know, to just sit down and burn and sweat and beat the living hell out of the drums.
The music for Color in Your Life was written all collectively.
We never worked so little and never laughed so much and never got as creative results as we did working with Bernard.
I was a big fan of Zbigniew's since close to the edit video that he did for Art of Noise. It's really, really hard to choose directors. And this is a guy who just does what he does. He's a really great director. He knows how to get everything at everyone. He worked with Dale so great, I couldn't believe it. I mean, it was just funny to watch him and say, Dale, you move, I like the way you move like this, and he would do it. And he looks great when he does it, you know? It's really funny. So we have a Polish video, man. It's fantastic.
Missing Persons has always been a very visual band.
Actually, we're looking forward, I think, to this tour. It's been a while since we've played live, and I think we all really like traveling, and hopefully can go to Japan and Australia this time, which are places we missed on the last tour.
We have a possible opportunity to be special guests with Rod Stewart on a national tour of the United States. Dale is a rule breaker, you know, she just does what she feels. We'd never really written songs before, and we just wrote what we felt was good. You know, everyone who's ever been successful really follows their own heart and does something that's kind of unique and innovative and, you know, is true to themselves, and that's basically what we've tried to do.
Do you know that T.Bozzio, this is his solo of the night?
This song is called On Vacation. You can all walk home to it if you want. Listen, if you could sit through that, you're really good people. Thanks a lot. Good night.
I think, there's
supporting you, you're helping out.
No, we would do, well, we would tour, well, no, the support has to come first from the label, that's what I mean. If we're going to give new music, right, and this, of course it would have to be, also mutually approved, but, we want to go for something that we could get to radio, I think, we'd have to, number one, wipe out whatever, this record would have, the new repackaged record would have to start recouping at zero, not at minus 200 or whatever the hell the deficit is, and allow the catalog, whatever the catalog is, recoup as it is, do this record, and possibly, renegotiate the points on the old stuff, not greedily, I'm just saying, this is, let's be realistic, we were a baby band when we got signed, we didn't know fuck all, and now we're 50 years old, but we're still a fucking great band if we're playing together. So I want to talk to somebody, totally open and honest, because I don't really care. If you don't want to do it, that's okay.
Whoopus. We're just there.
Yeah, we changed
I
it.
love that color.
We're doing the House of Blues kid. We're doing it under another name. We're calling ourselves the Woofers.
There you go. Cool. Excellent.
Yeah, baby. Just looking for windows to get to. Yeah.
Well, actually, we did the. Here, let's play the one we did the other day. Hold on.
Well, we can do a Barry White version of it.
No, I like the. We did a Beefheart meets Corn version the other day.
What?
Beefheart meets Corn. It was like.
the fuck is the dog doing in the band?